For our final story in sports this week, the national wrestling community has been in mourning following the passing of the legendary Wartburg Wrestling three-time national champion Kenny Anderson. I had the opportunity to speak with those in the Wartburg community who knew him best.
When I was extremely young, when I was 7, everybody would pretend to be in the NHL finals, NBA finals. Me and my brother would throw down blankets on the wooden floor and pretend we're in NCAA finals. So it's for just any kid to accomplish his dream. It's amazing. I don't know.
But for Kenny Anderson, it became more than just a dream. 3 NCAA Division III national titles, 3 Massachusetts state titles, countless lives touched, and 1 staggering legacy. This is just a small part of what Anderson leaves behind following the announcement of his death on Sunday, October 20th. Anderson was 29 years old. Jim Miller, the former head coach of the Knights during Anderson's tenure at Wartburg, talks about his reaction to hearing of the former athlete's passing.
Felt like I got hit up the head by a sledgehammer when I heard that news, you know. And Stephen Klemenakis was the one that called me. Stephen was the first one of a number of Louisiana kids that came to Wartburg, and Kenny was living with Stephen's brother. And so he called, and yeah, man, it's still hard to grasp. It's still hard to put your head around it, you know.
Anderson's legacy was matched only by his story. He grew up in the community of Billerica, Massachusetts. Before coming to Wartburg, he hit his self-described rock bottom washing buses in his hometown. Looking back, Wartburg head wrestling coach Eric Keller believes those were the moments that shaped him.
He lived for moments like that, you know, and I think a lot of that was those are the moments that he'd always dreamed of, you know. I mean, I think for him, as a kid growing up, probably those days washing buses, those are the moments that got him through, you know. Those are the moments that he was envisioning. Those are the times that he visioned being on that stage, wrestling for a championship, that moment, you know. And so when it happened, when it was there, he embraced it.
Jim Miller and Eric Keller's final time coaching together happened to coincide with Anderson's second national championship match. After coming out on top, Miller recalled an encounter he had with his final national champion.
Kenny Anderson said, Coach, I know you remember your first national champion. I hope you won't forget your last. And I most definitely will not forget Kenny Anderson, and neither will so many others. We love Kenny Anderson.